Happy holidays. Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome. I'm so happy to see you all today. So today I'm going through my 2026 planner and journal lineup and I'm super excited about this stack right here. So when I went to figure out what I want to use for 2026, I was asking myself basically two questions. What do I want? And then what do I need? And what I really wanted was a place to keep track or write down goals so that I had some direction of, what I want to accomplish this year. Then I want a place to schedule and track so that I can keep track of all those goals. And I want a place to mark down memories because I do love that. And the memories are the celebration of all the goals that we planned in the beginning. So I think that makes it kind of a full circle situation. So with those wants in mind, this is what I came up with, what I needed. And I'm really excited to share all this with you. So let's just flip the camera down and get to it. So goals, planning and scheduling, tracking, making note of memories. And this is what I come up with. I know there's a lot of things here, but it's super fun. Let's start with the very beginning because this will be my everyday planner. And we're gonna look at these two right here because these two will be Frankenplanned into one planner. So this is really where all of it starts. We're going to do goal planning and we're going to schedule and do all the everyday things. These are both from the custom planner section on the Happy Planner. What caught my eye first was this beauty right here. I absolutely fell in love with this cover. I think it's so gorgeous. It says plans on the front of it. This one is called Modern Blooms. And this one is the seasonal planner. This is Seasonal Charm. And I picked that up because I couldn't resist. I want to start with this one first because this is where the goal setting will take place. So let's move this one aside. So the goals that I'll be doing this year are the wellness goals that you've been seeing. I'm going to continue those planner videos throughout the year. And I've been enjoying setting all of my wellness goals. Now my wellness goals this year might include some extra things with health, maybe fitness. I've got lots of goals in mind, but I really enjoyed looking at this seasonal planner. I will tell you this. So the custom planner first is double-sided here. The seasonal planner for me really grabs me when we get into the later seasons, September, October, November, December, and those are the ones that catch my eye because I wasn't going to go with this planner at first, but I decided to do that. So for wellness, you've seen this year, I use this monthly layout. It's worked really well. I'm going to continue using it. It has so many great places for planning. We have monthly goals up here. We have a check it off here. We have a note to self here. We have a big jot it down up here. Top priorities, and then some line down here. We have habit trackers and then a little sidebar. I had a lot of fun decorating this year, but I also really enjoyed the function of this layout. With the monthly layout, you get these check-off list, and there's one for each day of a particular month. So this is dated, so there'll be 31 of these for January, and then we go right into some note pages, which is kind of nice, and then into what we all call the currently page, or another goal setting page because we have priorities here, we have important here, and we have take notes. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to use maybe some of this. So here's the February we have a dog and a cat in a little bug. Oh, it's super adorable. Kind of very Valentine's love-like, right? And then we have March here. It says Happy Spring with some strawberries. We have April here, Spring Flower Happy Hour. So cute, so cute. And we have May here with some florals. That's my birthday month. And then we have June. I love this swan, super fun, and all of the little pastry deals here. Why can't I think? Oh, the macarons. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name of that. And that's really cute. Into July, we have another cart with our red, white, and blue for some celebrating. I like the star page. That's really pretty. Really pretty. Into August, Hello Summer. And into September, I'm all about the fall feels. And we have all these little postage stamp photos going on in here, or images, which is really fun. And at the back side is basically the same. Into October. What's really fun, this isn't foil, but it's glossy. Let me see if you can see that. See how glossy that is? That's super fun. Let's get spooky. I fell in love with this. I love this. And then we have more ghosts on the back. So I'm going to be really enjoying, you know, that season situation here. I love this too. Grateful and happy for November. We have our table spread and all of our pumpkins. And then for December, I love this so much, with the girl just standing there holding the basket in the snow. I really want some of these boots. Are those called wellies? I think that that's what they wear in England, and they're called wellies. And I really want to grab onto my English heritage and get some wellies. I have English, Scottish, and Irish in me, mostly Scottish and English. And then we have some bows here. Bows are having a real moment right now. So this is the monthly layout. Now I will be Franken planning this with this next layout, which will be my everyday planner. I may or may not use all of the pieces, but I'll definitely be using this for my goal planning. So let's check out the next planner, which is this beauty right here. So this is the Modern Blooms planner. Again, I got this from the custom section of the Happy Planner. I have gold medal discs on her. I think she's absolutely beautiful. And I love the inside cover, which makes a difference for me because I do film, I do take photos of my planner, and I like it when the inside cover is a little more neutral and not overly dark too. I like the lighter side of these. So I'm really happy with this. And this again has, you know, all the same pages that you would find 2026, 2027 calendars. We have like our list calendar here going on, and then we start with the currently pages. Believe, motivate, inspire, encourage, support. I love the neutral brown tones of this planner. Last year I was all in those blue tones with my planner, and this year I'm kind of in my brown mode, and I really love this. The other side is basically the same. And this will be my everyday kind of catch-all planner, which is a vertical, because I love decorating a vertical, and verticals are fun. So we're going to play with the vertical. For sure, right? So I made goals, and then this is where I do all my scheduling. This is where I schedule how my days are going to go and what I need to do, what I want to do, and maybe sometimes what I did. All the things will go in here. So that is how I'll do that. Let's take a brief look at these. Trust the journey. I think these are great sentiments on here. And I think this year too, this is like the cover, only a lighter shade. I might want to put some decor on here so we can play with all of these fun things. Wild and happy for April. May, my birthday month. Say hello to brighter days. I don't know why. I really like this kind of modern bloom situation. I love these florals too. Be fearless, authentic. Yes. It's not seasonal. Live boldly, but it is neutral for sure. Seek beauty in all things. September, kindness matters. September's always fun. Look, this one's got some, this is gold foil. I'm sorry, copper foil. Really pretty. I like that. Which I think might blend nicely with the seasonal aspect of the other planner. Oh, what a beautiful life. Yes. And then November is dwell in the possibility. I think these sentiments will be very helpful throughout the year. Oh, this one's really pretty. Look at that. This is for December. Has a snow quality. And this is, it's not gold. It's like a champagne foil. Love. I have champagne Mickey discs that are really pretty. I love using those. I haven't used those in a while, but that's really pretty. And so this will be my everyday planner that you'll see all the plan with me's in going in here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to Franken plan it with the other one, and we're going to be good to go. I'm going to add some other sections because goals, scheduling, and tracking. So I'll have some trackers in here of lots of fun things like I usually like to track. And this will be amazing. Okay, I have some other planners here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the reading journal next. So for my reading journal, I have this planner here. I fell in love with this cover because it's fabric. That's canvas. And this is kind of like a chenille. It's kind of embroidered. You know those chenille bedspreads from way back in the day? That's what it reminds me of. And I thought this would make an excellent reading journal. Now, I could potentially add my reading journal into my big Franken planner that I'm making. But I like to create one. And I tend to like to create one each year. I usually like to create it out of a Happy Planner notebook or just get covers and put things in. But this happens to be the planner, and I was obsessed with this cover, and so this is what we're gonna do. So this one is star signs, something like that. So each month you're gonna see a star sign. So January we have Capricorn. This is a horizontal. We have Aquarius for February, Pisces for March, Aries for April, Taurus for May, although I'm at the end of May, that's my birthday month, and I'm actually a Gemini because Geminis rule. Curious, quick-witted, and affectionate. Thank you very much. May 21 through June 21, so I hit the end of that month. Cancer for July, Leo for August, Virgo for September, Libra is October, November is Scorpio, and Sagittarius is December. So see, we went through all the star signs. So again, this is a dated planner. It is a horizontal. I really like horizontal. It's fun because you have lots of places to write and you have a list, and you can write over the list if you really want. So I really do like this, but I'm not going to be using these for my reading journal necessarily, and I also am not going to use these. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling in a notebook. This is The Magic is Within, and this is star-crossed notebook on Happy Planner. I pulled this because it had a similar feel with the stars. So I'm going to use this notebook's 3 dividers here. We have some paper in here too, which is actually really cool. It's kind of this antiqued white. It's really cool. But we have this divider and follow your own path, that divider. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull these dividers in. I'm going to rip this whole thing apart. We're going to just make a new reading journal. And I'll probably be using one of the new reading journal bundles that I have on my Etsy shop. The new cottage books is what I'll probably be using for the theme inside of this, but you'll see this. I'll do a complete setup. But this is my reading journal, and I'm really happy about this. Now that should be enough, but I have another one here, and this is a mini, and it's Heritage Charm. It says 2026 Plan Your Best Life. And you may have seen recently that I had pulled in this Moterm cover for a mini Happy Planner, and I know I decorated it for Christmas, and I did this without everybody, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to show you now. But I had pulled this in. Let me show you briefly. I wanted to test this out and see how it was to play with. So there's December, but here's what I'm doing with it. This is kind of this is a dashboard layout, but I'm kind of using it as an everyday carry, like a dated notebook. So this was just an extension pack that I was using just to see if I liked it. And just whatever I had, here, I'll show you. The dashboard has place for lists, important, looking ahead, notes, and then you have all the days plus this area here. And when I'm writing in here, I'm carrying this around with me in the house. So whenever I'm thinking of something, or I need to make a list, or I'm looking into something, or I just want to jot down a note from the day, I'm using this, basically. So like right here during this week, this says Jacob's request. So our son Jacob is coming over Christmas. And I asked him what kind of snacks he wanted. So he gave me an entire list of things he wanted, like baked ziti. This is his favorite thing. Gas station pizza, which makes me laugh because our favorite pizza comes from the local gas station. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Double stuffed Oreos. You get it. You can read this if you want. See, I don't have to write everything in, but I do. I made a gratitude. I'm grateful for Rod. He has made our space festive. So Rod has decorated down here like a crazy person while I've been really busy doing sticker orders from our Black Friday sale and then the launch of our January release, and he's been decorating, and the place looks so festive, so festive. So Japan wants Ryan earlier. He leaves, so I talked to Ryan on Wednesday, and our son Ryan, our oldest son, is moving to Japan to work at Universal Studios he has a 14-month contract. So that's very exciting. But we went shopping this weekend, and I wrote all the places we went to. Oh, we had lunch at Tasty Bowl. So it's kind of a place where I'm just writing down notes. This is where I was writing my planner lineup. So I was writing my everyday wellness, my reading journal, my 5-year diary. We'll get to that in a moment. My HP Mini as a dated notebook. And that's what I'm calling this. I'm calling this my dated notebook because that's kind of what it's becoming. And I really do like it, but I don't really like dating it. So, oh wait, I told you I was going to show you this. So the front of this, I just put some decor in. A lot of these come from Allie Edwards. This is just a journaling card, but I liked the color pop it was giving. These are some from Allie Edwards to put for scrapbooking. She's a scrapbooker, and there's a poinsettia. This one says snow. This is the cat dangle that I had from before, but I got a new charm. It's super adorable. And let me see if I can show you this better. Look at this nutcracker. He's super cute. He's all dangly. I just love this. I get these off of Etsy. And I've just been having fun playing with this, putting some color paper in here. And I have in the back here, so there's some more scrapbook paper here with Santas because we need Santa in our life, right? And oh, here I was writing down what wellness was going to cover, but I have some note paper back here, and then I have a pen, and then back here I keep some stickers. And the stickers that I've been putting in here, I'm not doing major plan with me's in here. I'm using extra stickers from after I do plan with me's or whatnot, or I have extra stickers. I'm just using extra stickers because it doesn't take much. So I have been enjoying this when I have my green discs. Super, super cute. I have been enjoying carrying this around with me. I like him hanging out there, the house. And this way, when I'm looking at things or I'm thinking of things, it's kind of like a notebook, because before I was just carrying, I had notebooks all over the house just to write in, because what I don't do is I don't carry my planner necessarily all over. I keep my planner here at my desk. And if I think of something, I don't always want to come down to here to write it all down. So I'm writing it all over the place. So this is what I'm calling my dated planner. And this is a 12-month, 2026. I really like this. Heritage Charm, I think, is the name of this one. And it's super cute, and it's a mini. And I really like this. So we're going to play with this. It has all the dates, so I can check a date if I need to. So this would be, if I were going places, this would be my, on-the-go planner. But I'm not really going anywhere, except from room to room and from upstairs to downstairs. So here's the dividers. We have, it's dated right here for January, and then it also is a dashboard. So it gives me all these spaces. I can put a quote. I can make some kind of list if I want. I could write just a note. I could write quotes up here if I want, and I could just jot things down. And so far it's been working. So let me just show you these dividers. This is really cool too. This is, again, that black glossy look. You can kind of see it's glossy. So let's go to March. Take delight in life. Now, these are very neutral, but they're also very dark. Oh, this isn't. This is that craft paper, which is really kind of cool. I like this. Focus on you, make today count, have a beautiful day, love all these, love all these. This has just the plus signs. June is create a life around what inspires you most. What a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet. And that's from Anne Frank. Oh, that's very profound, right? August is green. It's the only one with color, I believe. And we have September. Now this is kind of that champagne foil again. It's really pretty. Make today count. We have more of these cross signs, symbols, and then this pattern again. I love that. And then there's our back page, Plan a Happy Life. So this is the Heritage Charm. I'm going to be setting this up in my Mo term, but we'll probably set this up closer to January because I'm going to add in a bunch of things to it and a bunch of wintry things, taking out Christmas, because right now we have to keep it Christmas because, hello, Christmas is fun. Christmas is fun. But this will be my dated notebook that I carry around with me to write all of my thoughts and things and lists and whatnot. Okay, let's look at this next item because I'm really excited about this. So I wanted a place to mark down memories, and while I was thinking through this, I ran across Sterling Ink. You may be familiar with them, but they were launching a 5-year diary, and when I saw this thing, I got very excited. First of all, this packaging is beautiful. See, I'm in my brown era, right? But I picked this up in this charcoal linen book, and this is like an A5 size, and it says 5-year diary on the side, and it comes with this little pouch, which I'll show you here in a moment. So this has the gold gilded edges. This comes in also an oatmeal color, so it has 2 colors, and it's a thick hardbound book meant to be, again, a 5-year diary. You may be familiar with 5-year diaries, but I really wasn't. So it has this paper. It's called Cosmo Air paper. I don't really know anything about it, but it feels nice. And it has a graph grid. So you can kind of see that right there. It has a graph on it. So this is kind of the beginning pages. And then we get to January here. And it has this one on the side, meaning January. And if you kind of look, you can see where it's darkened there. That's how you can find the months necessarily. So this is like the month part of January, but here I'll go to this page. January 1, January 2. And what they've done is it's listed out in 5 different sections. So the idea is on January 2nd, I just write whatever I want here. And then next year, I'll write whatever I want there. And then at the end of 5 years, I will have this diary filled with things that I can go back to on any given day and say, oh my gosh, and this year I was doing this. There was a huge snowstorm maybe, if it's, way back here. Or I was upset about something, or I was overly excited about something, or it was on this day is where I hurt my meniscus, which is part of the back of your knee. And that's what's happening now. Not making this journal anyway, but I just think it's fascinating to think that if I write just a little thing each day about what's going on, that next year when I go to write in the next section, I'll start to see, oh my gosh, this is where I was last year. And I think this is really cool. So you have all the days of the month, and at the end of the month, you have an extra page to do whatever you want. So maybe you want to do a currently or a recap of the month or just whatever. And then on February, you have like a beginning intro February, and then here's February 1. So it goes on till the back of the book. I think this book is just absolutely beautiful. And I'm really excited about this. And I've been excited about this for a little while now because I picked this up right when they launched. I think there's some blank pages at the back too, as well as a pocket like you would see in an Archer and Olive notebook. Now, I think some people have made these out of Archer and Olive notebooks, which you could too, because you're really just sectioning them off into 5 years or 3 years. There's also a little dot here in the middle. So if you wanted to, you could put a dot down the middle and you could do like a 10-year thing if you really wanted to. But this also comes with this little pouch, and in it is a stamp block and stamps of the years. So it goes from 2024 all the way to 2033. So, you can start or in this whenever you want, really. So again, I'll start at 2026, and then I would just stamp it in the day, in the section that I'm writing. But I think that's kind of cute that they give that stamp with it. I'm not going to give myself some overly big parameters with this necessarily, because I just want to be able to, I want to do it. I don't want to set myself up for failure by saying, oh, I have to do A, B, C, and D every day. I'm just going to write whatever I think, whatever I want. And if it's just, what the weather is or the cat sat on my lap, then that's what I'm going to write. Now, I probably will not, I know some people put stickers in here and photos, but I think that could make this so thick that it might be difficult to write later on down the road. So mostly this will probably be just pen to paper and maybe color pens. This also has, here they are. We have 2 book markers in here too, 2 strings. One's darker than the other. So you can save your place. I want this to be an easy thing that I just look forward to doing. It also has this strap on the back. If I want to use it, I can keep it on the front to keep it closed. I think this is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Now, they also sell a cover for this that's clear plastic. I did not get that, but I'm wondering if I should, or maybe find another cover for it. But this will be my 5-year diary, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I don't know how much I can do on here, but I will share some of this with you as time goes by so you can see how we're doing. Okay? We'll do that. Okay, let's pull everything out and kind of wind this up. So here are the planners that I'll be using for 2026. We have our goal setting with our wellness planner. We have our scheduling and tracking with our everyday catch-all planner. I have a reading journal going on here. I have a dated notebook situation, which I'm really excited about. And we have our marking our memories down in our 5-year diary. I'm super excited about all of this. So setups will be starting next week, which I'm really looking forward to. And I will be franken planning this situation here. That'll probably be the first setup. And then we'll also start a setup on the reading journal, which will probably take more than one day because, you know, there's lots of little fun things you put in a reading journal. This one will get set up. Right now, all I would really need to do is put my name in it, but I will wait closer to January or do it during the first week of January, set this up so that we can add some winter in, and we'll do that whole thing. We'll set it up and make it all cute and all those good things. And then there's no real setup here. I just have to start writing in it. Oh my gosh, this has been super fun. I'll link down below to any of these items that are still available. And if you really want to look into this 5-year diary situation more, I'll link to Sterling Inc. so that you can check. I'll link her video down too, so you can check out what got me excited for sure. Let me know down below, what are you using for 2026? I'm super excited to hear all about it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.